Hey guys, thanks for hopping on. This is your mindset. This is your mindset work. We just did meditation. This is your mindset work for the February theme of self-love, okay? So one of the things that comes up a lot for new spiritual people is that we are so focused on staying positive and keeping our thoughts aligned, because we want to manifest these things fast, right? We don't want to manifest all this crap, right? And so I just want to give you a little mindset lesson on what are negative emotions, what are positive emotions, and is it safe for us to explore our negative emotions, or are they just going to bring about more crap into our lives? So this stems from a personal experience that I had where when I first became spiritual and I was so in love with Gabby Bernstein. She was my ride or die. I read all of her books, right? And everything was about switching from the negative to the positive. And I got to this point where I just felt I couldn't look at the negative the negative was bad. Ooh, the negative was taboo. The negative was going against what I wanted, so it just needed to be ignored. And that's how I looked at it. I didn't think I was looking at it like that, but I literally feared the negative thoughts because the negative thoughts were quote unquote bad, or were going to slow down what I was wanting to manifest. But there's a few things that keyed me into the fact that that wasn't true. First of all, everything that I wanted to manifest, no matter how much I was quote unquote focusing on my positive thoughts, wasn't manifesting. And I didn't realize that mindset and manifesting all works with the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is think of the subconscious mind as the engine in a car, right? Literally, the driver gives the subconscious mind or the engine all the tools or all the directions, right? The engine only carries out what the driver tells it to do by pressing these different little buttons. So what happens is every time we have these thoughts that we are quote unquote fearful of, that are negative, that we're trying so hard to get rid of, we actually are still pressing the button that tells the engine to take that thought over. And the engine, which is our subconscious mind, will take that thought and with us not messing with it, with us not thinking about it, it will literally bring to fruition. Think of it as a garden now. I know I went from car to garden, but think of it as a garden. Once you let a seed seep down, it sprouts, right? It grows. You just gotta give it a little bit of water and everything, and that's what the subconscious mind is there for. Your subconscious mind is your manifesting power. So by me, when I was avoiding these negative thoughts, avoiding these negative emotions, I was honestly manifesting these things in my life, and it was showing me that it was making me feel I couldn't manifest things, right? Which isn't good. And then I also just had a distortion of what I thought my reality was supposed to be, because the truth is that nothing that's a shadow part of ourselves, nothing that's negative is more strong than our ability to bring the light. And for me, the light is love. The light is understanding. The light is shifting our perspective, right? So shifting our perspective is different than avoiding the negative. And that's just what I wanted to get through to you guys today. If you're feeling scared, if you're feeling oh, being spiritual is all about being positive, know that number one, negative emotions and negative thoughts, they're on a lower vibrational scale. So all you need to do is have one thought that's just a little bit higher energetically, that's just a little bit more positive, that's just a little bit more in tune with the direction that you want to go. And you can literally undo several thousand negative thoughts. The vibrational scale of where the negative thoughts are pretty much put it at a disadvantage instantly. So that's why when you have these negative thoughts, when you have these feelings that come up for you, if you're fearful of them, if you're trying to avoid them, you're getting them externally because your subconscious is literally manifesting them. So the way that I deal with these thoughts, the mindset work that I do around thoughts that come up like this, instead of trying to shift instantly, I explore the negative thought that comes up, why did this come up for me? What is it trying to mirror back to me? And why would it be coming up? What part of me is attracting that? And when you ask yourself what part of you is attracting that on an honest, real level, you kind of go back in time to a time where something similar happened, right? And that something similar is a negative, right? It was a negative emotion. It was a negative circumstance or whatever. And your job is to heal it, right? We are the light, we are love, we are light, right? Our job is to go back to those messy places, to go back to those places that are uncomfortable, and just to allow ourselves to feel and just allow ourselves to like process those things so that the external, you know, what you're attracting into your life right now disappears, right? It becomes irrelevant. It becomes like non-void. So for everyone who's like in this spiritual place, and like I know this group's called Spiritual Gangsters, right? But part of being a gangster is like doing the dirty work, and the dirty work is looking at those old beliefs and shifting them like from a place of the light, right? Like into proper alignment. And a lot of the ways that I do that is through EFT. I do it through journaling. And if you guys are interested in things like that, I actually have on the banner of this group, I have a post that shows you this free training that you can get on confidence that I've given out. And then it gives you this opt-in for some courses that I have that are super discounted. They're super cheap. They're super affordable. And they will literally change your life. Like they've helped people manifest hundreds of dollars. They've helped people, you know, just get into a routine of journaling and dealing with their emotions in a way that was like awesome and felt good. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll definitely put that in the link below. But other than that, I just hope you guys have an awesome day. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Spend the night with like your significant other, or just love on yourself a little bit today and give yourself the opportunity to go back and like be the light that you are, and take anything that's like a shadow part of you, anything that's like negative, and just shine a little bit of light on it today and show yourself some love, show yourself some grace, and allow yourself to truly feel the emotions that you're feeling, okay? So happy Valentine's Day, guys. Have a good night.